Previously on Camp Bennett.
Red Hood! Win Pookie! Yeah!
They coming out and getting in our grill a little bit. We're not responding real good. We're melting under the heat real quick.
Some of you just think about myself. And that'll hold us back from being great.
Bring it all the way through.
There you go, baby. There you go, baby.
I'm never gonna cut again. Only in games, though. Not in practice. I'm out of here.
So right then it hit me. If he was able to spend his last $3 on me, that's the type of teammate I want to have.
Good gracious. Against Winston-Salem State, you jump over that defender. Look at our other wideout right here. Look how high you go right here. Yeah. This right here is what helped you go in the second round.
Yes, it did.
You showed all your ability.
I don't think you guys like that with too much.
I didn't like it because I thought you were going to get hurt.
Yeah.
Tell you what a great drive. I mean, and that just, it was one of those things when it got done and you were like, did this really just happen? I'll be honest with you, it gave me a lot of chills just reminiscing those old times and talking about them. What a great 4 or 5 years I had here at Coastal, and I made a lot of memories, and it's always nice to, when you see other guys that talk about those memories that we were able to just watch there on TV.
The Chanticleer's 5 NFL players have paved the way. Scouts know that it's worth their time to eyeball the talent at Coastal Carolina. There are 4 CCU seniors on the NFL radar: tight ends David Duran and Jamie Childers, safety Marcus Lott, and defensive back Josh Norman. But for the other 90 players in camp, they learned that you never know when you can catch a scout's eye.
And then there's another guy he wants to see. He said, Coach, can you tell me who's 89? I said, it's Jamal Boswell. He said, he's a big guy. Can he run fast enough? That's the kind of body type we're looking for in the league. Jamal, he wants to meet you. He wants to see if you're going to come out of your shell and reach your full potential.
I know my potential, but I know that I got to work hard every day, so it doesn't matter who's out here or not. I got to give 100% at all times.
How much does that fire you up, though, to know that, an NFL scout is going to look at you and, you go and have a big year? I mean, that's going to really get you on their radar.
Yes, sir. I mean, it fires me up a lot, but I know that I broke my finger last year, so I feel like I have a lot to contribute to the team this year. I feel like I owe these guys, so, I'm just going to go hard every play, every possession.
Attention to detail is a popular catchphrase at Camp Bennett, and the CCU head coach is a hawk when it comes to noticing every little detail. The Atkins Fieldhouse will be kept clean at all times, and equipment manager Wilson Beaver has the power when it comes to locker room justice.
Coach Bennett has threatened the guys, if they don't clean up their lockers and all, that we're going to take all the stuff up. So this is the stuff we've collected over the past couple days: socks and girdles and gloves and such. And we're not able to give it back to them until Coach Bennett tells us to, so we're going to hold it for ransom. And then whenever Coach Bennett says the ransom's paid, then we'll give it back to the guys.
Since I'm not playing this camp, I'll go around sometimes and pick up the extra flops and just throw them in the locker so they don't get thrown away in the box. Height and whitener, left their flops out, They always borrow my flops. I found my flops missing. These are the first 2 lockers I come to check, so I bailed them out today.
For all the discipline throughout camp, the coach sees everything, good and bad. When defensive lineman Matt Johnson was 60 seconds late for practice, he thought he had extra running on the menu, but Bennett intervened.
What'd you do that made you late?
Went back and got Dick's stuff.
You went back and picked up people's stuff and put it in their locker. So when you do good things, guess what? People go to bat for you.
Yes, sir.
I'll go to bat for you. You won't be running after.
I appreciate it,
Just
sir.
do it earlier.
Yes, sir.
All right. Frank, you don't know how to drink Powerade, son? Look at your teeth. Ugh. That's why I don't like red. It looks like lipstick.
All in days work, Coastal Carolina.
You don't have to be wearing a teal jersey to catch the attention of the coaching staff. 2 freshman managers drew high praise for their first impression on the Coastal Carolina football program.
These 2 guys right here, I ain't seen no football player, no manager, nobody come in with a passion and the love of this game like these two guys. You understand? Austin Pace Singer, right?
Yes, sir.
And Will Motzke from Lawrence. I know their name because of how they work.
It's just a pleasure to be here, man. It's great to be a part of a college program. You know, we want to go and do better things, but it's just speechless to be a part of this. Speechless.
I know we're not players or anything, and we're not coaches, but we want to do our part to do what we can to help this team win.
They left at 7:02 to go get this special ball. It's 7:05. They're back in 3 minutes on the dot. 3 minutes. Lawrence, South Carolina, thank you for Will and Austin.
The rain at Brooks Stadium put a damper on Coastal Carolina's first scrimmage in more ways than one. It brought back some bad memories. David Bennett was reliving a 2008 Coastal loss to Colgate when the Chanticleers led by 10 in the fourth quarter before a lightning delay and turned around to lose the game on a last-second botched field goal that turned into a touchdown.
We had a 2-hour delay, an hour and 51-minute delay back in 08. We were leading 19-9. We went out and laid an egg. Because everybody was more worried about mama, daddy, their cell phone, what they were going to do after the game and all those things. So keep our focus. I don't care if it takes an hour, 2 hours, 3 hours. I don't care how long it takes. Y'all keep your focus, you understand?
Following a 90-minute delay, it was time for a true dress rehearsal. It didn't take long to realize that the players were treating it like the real deal.
Good play! Good play! Good play, Derek! That'd have been a big kick. That'd have been a big kick. You all right? You all right?
Jamie Childers had spent 3 straight days of practice working exclusively at tight end, but in his first series under center at the scrimmage, he showed why he's very much in the conversation for starting quarterback.
Nobody can put all their eggs in one carton. You understand? You know, everybody wants to talk about quarterback controversy. I'm glad we got 2 that y'all can controverse about.
For the freshmen, it was their first look at playing in Brooks Stadium and a preview of what's to come in the accelerated world of college football.
Go, 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 go! Get down on it. Welcome to college, son. Welcome to college, Big Cole.
I turned and looked real quick, and I mean, he was right there, and all of a sudden he just hit me, and I kind of came up off the ground, and I guess he just hit my wrist. My wrist was sprained during the summer, and he got it back good. But I mean, I'm back, and it didn't hurt too bad.
CCU was counting on a pair of sophomores at safety to join veteran Marcus Lott to solidify the secondary. Johnny Houston came up with this interception during a simulated overtime drill, and then it was Phillip George's turn to step up.
Good play, Phillip. Phil, good play. Next level, though. Next level player. Pick it.
Phillip's coming on. You know, Phillip made some plays for us on special teams last year, some big hits, some big tackles, and we got to continue to have that from him. He's got to keep getting better, keep working. Every day he's gotten a little bit better. He's got to learn a little bit more every day.
Aramis Hillary was able to overcome the interception he threw earlier and ended the scrimmage on an up note during a 2-minute drill.
10, 9, 8, 7, 6.
Thanks to the rain delay, the Chanticleers were on the field at high noon, and they were wilting in brutal conditions. In an effort to get to game shape, a workload of running closed out the scrimmage.
Do it right, we'll do it light. You do it wrong, we will do it long. Hey, what we got inside? Dang right, we want to be great. The reason we're going to condition and we're going to work, you know why? We love you, and we don't want to be average. Raise your hand if you want to be average. Is average 6 and 6? Yes. Do you want to be that? No, sir. Then we got to work.
A new page in the preparation playbook came later that night. CCU has a weekly dose of yoga to help with flexibility, and it brings plenty of physicality to the non-traditional workout.
We actually all just got introduced to yoga this past winter, and at first we thought it was going to be pretty relaxing, but It's not relaxing at all. It's pretty intense stretching. I mean, it really helps with flexibility.
The Chanticleers are ready for the home stretch of Camp Bennett with 2 more scrimmages and 7 practices to go. Camp Bennett, all access at CCU Training Camp, is brought to you with limited commercial interruption from the Britton Law Firm. A special thanks to Tommy Britton and his partners, Mary Madison Britton Langway, Preston Britton, and Case Britton, for their support of Coastal Carolina football.
Hello, I'm Tommy Britton. Along with my children, Case, Preston, and Mary Madison, I practice law here in Myrtle Beach. We're now known as the Britton Law Firm. We're all graduates of Wofford College, but we're great supporters of David Bennett, Coastal Carolina football, and the great university Coastal Carolina has become. It's been a pleasure over the years to sponsor this program, the Britton Law Firm, all claims, trials in all courts.
This episode of Camp Bennett is brought to you with limited commercial interruption from C.L. Benton & Sons and Osprey Marina. The Benton family hopes you enjoy the season at James C. Benton Field at Brooks Stadium. Thanks to the Benton family for supporting the Coastal Carolina football program.
Hey, I'm going to tell you something. You guys right here can control it all, have fun, and kick their rear ends. Great OL, I've seen it too many years. Carry you a long way, baby. Great OL, carry you a long way.
No one knows their stats, and the only time they're recognized is when something goes wrong. 4 starters return on Coastal Carolina's offensive line, headlined by preseason all-conference pick Jamie Cheatwood, who gives a glimpse of what life is like in the trenches. If you want to be an offensive lineman, you better be ready to mix it up each and every play.
Let's go. Got young Rico. Oh yeah.
Overset. You just kept drifting. He's not that wide, right? So just set and let him come to you.
You wait, what? Wait, get in the weight room.
Pat Covington is in his 2nd year as Coastal's offensive line coach. A former lineman in Furman, Covington brings great enthusiasm and passion in trying to mold CCU's line.
I mean, it's fun to be around. There are a lot of the same type guys I was when I was in school, and enjoy being around each other in the locker room, enjoy competing when they're out there. You know, at times, big guys in the heat kind of wilt a little bit.
Covington pushes the right buttons from the fiery side.
I'm tired of it.
To having fun.
Hey, superstar, we out here in front of the camera.
Oh!
That's 5 yards.
The offensive line already requested the film on Coach Cov's offsides during this sprint.
Get out of here, Rich. Come on.
Off the field, we have a great relationship. We love to laugh, joke. We love messing around with Tim Franklin a lot.
A lot.
On this play, we have guard playing tackle Timothy Franklin, and look at his steps, guys. Oh, my God. Look at that. That is just awful.
Mind you, that's supposed to be a Revco, which is a combo block.
Which is combo block, and he never saw the front side of.
Hey, look at that big gain the running back just got, though.
Hey, did you block anybody?
Yeah.
Get out. Hey, look. When the water cold like this, you can't play with. You just got to go all in. You got to dive.
You can see we joke around, we laugh a lot, we play a lot, but we get on the field, it's business, it's time to work, and it's just a great environment.
We have a great chemistry. We do joke around a lot. We laugh a lot. We get mad a lot. You know, we get mad at each other. We cuss at each other. We hit each other. But I mean, it's just it's all in the game. When we're done, we're all friends. You know, we get to the locker room, we blow it off, and we move on. We try and just get better every day.
The fun carried over to Wild Water and Wheels for CCU's first off day of camp. Every year, the O-line races down the big slide, and the competition is just as heated as it is on the gridiron. Brian Brooks thought he successfully defended his water slide title, but the video replay brought him the bad news.
False start, number 74.
Offense.
Oh, no way.
False start.
What?
False start.
So who
He
wins?
cheated, plain and simple.
Guys, I had to keep my
time out. She would left before green. Because he left. No.
I've already won 3 times. I'm going to Disney World. It's settled. I got the tickets.
Right here. No. Brian left before green. She would left as soon as Brian left, and I left when it hit green. So therefore, I am the champion. I am going to Disney World this time.
Hey, tell me about this tattoo you got here.
I got my coastal tattoo when I signed in February, and I'm going to finish it up whenever I establish myself on the team.
The players savored the downtime and relaxation. The grind was about to start up for 6 more grueling days. Camp Bennett is brought to you with limited commercial interruption by HTC, proud sponsors of the David Bennett Show for the past 8 years.
With my HTC wireless phone, I'm always connected to the world around me. Whether it's simple everyday things like a call from a friend, a text from my daughter, or even an update to my Facebook status while I'm out and about, HTC connects me with the things that mean the most.
HTC is your wireless headquarters for back to school. Get 3 months of HTC residential high-speed internet free with new HTC wireless service.
HTC. This is life. Connect with it.
Ooh, feel a little sorry for yourself. A little last week at camp. We find out who's got what it takes.
It was bleed. It was bleed. He's saying bleed.
Did he call bleed?
He said 74 bleed.
He said bleed. You got number 1. Leaving Marcus hanging.
Camp fever has officially set in. Nicks and bruises and pure exhaustion are always on the menu. Matt Hazel had a big freshman campaign despite missing 2010 summer camp due to mono.
Can I say the H word? It's heck. Hot, your body be drained. Never been nothing like this, like boot camp.
Hazel had 20 catches but came on late, catching 3 TDs against Liberty. He'll be the top target in the CCU pass game. He's ready to take the role as the Shots lead receiver.
We got different guys. We got different weapons. You know, I think us as a receiving corps, you know, I think all of us are very reliable. Running backs got a lot of weapons too. So, I mean, you know, people going to say, you know, me and Dave, but you got to look at there's other weapons on the team as well.
Ronnie! The pride of Carolina Forest. Ronnie Moses.
Redshirt junior Akeem Wesley has just 7 catches in his CCU career, but as shown during camp, he's ready to have a breakthrough year.
You know, just getting another opportunity to show everybody what I can do. And man, he's a great athlete, and I can really, you know what I'm saying, we all feed off each other at everything that we do, every aspect. So it's all just a learning process.
The group is good. You know, we're a bunch of great players, you know. And, you know, one person goes down, somebody can fill in. We're just a good group of kids, you know. The whole team is coming along pretty far.
This is Delarius Dwayne Edwards, and he's from Chesterfield, South Carolina. And let's see, he's got a phobia of bridges.
The freshmen are getting to know their teammates. In this team-building exercise, every Coastal player was paired with another player to learn something about the other.
This is Anthony Quinn Backus from Greenwood.
AC School.
One thing you don't know about him is he met his biological father for the first time in his senior year in high school.
Quinn Backus is a South Carolina Mr. Football finalist out of Greenwood High School. A lot of folks in the upstate thought that Backus should have went to a major Division I school. Based on first impressions, it appears that Coastal stole a top-level recruit. CCU's veteran linebackers agree.
He's coming in, he's taking the coaching, he's taking the lessons that we're giving him, and he's showing it on the field like the day 2 and day 3. So it's a great thing to see Quinn Backus doing what he's supposed to do very early.
The coaches have an interesting dilemma. Have a number of freshmen contribute immediately or save them for a redshirt season and greater benefits in the future.
Right now, I'm just trying to learn as much as I can and, you know, play hard and help the team out as much as possible and give good effort and let the coaches make their decision whether they want to, you know, save me or throw me in early.
It'd be great to redshirt them, but, you know, again, I can't
say that right now because he's doing a fine job playing right now.
And that's something that we'll try to decide here in about a week or so. We'll sit down as a staff and kind of see who we think might be ready, and then we'll kind of have a plan A and a plan B. And then once you get to about halfway through the season, if they hadn't played, you definitely cut them off. So, in about a week, we'll try to decide that.
Another defensive standout in the freshman class is safety Denzel Rice, who made this interception in Coastal's second scrimmage. He could see playing time in 2011.
Mainly the safeties and the DB, because we've actually bonded as a family, so they like my family or whatever, so they just teach me to do what I got to do and tell me where I got to be.
There's a lot of talent, and we're all bonding, so that'll help out a lot.
And tell us about why you ultimately chose Coastal Carolina and maybe some of the schools you were considering and why you chose Coastal in the end.
Well, it all started when I saw the coaches cleaning up after the players. I mean, the campus was nice, the football program was growing. Why not?
Off the top of your head, freshmen that have caught your eye right off the bat on the offensive side of the ball.
Tom's done well. The guy from Connecticut, he's done well. Had a couple good big catches today. Got to get him a little bit better in the run game, but he's one that's really caught our eye. And John Israel did some good things from Wilson there before he got banged up there the other day.
Tight end Tom Pausiello has made numerous plays in practice and scrimmages. He's ready to redshirt and study under David Duran and Jamie Childers, or he could jump in and help if needed this season.
Me and the coaches have talked about it, and as of now, they're trying on redshirting me, but you never know. With Lamoli out, he might be injured. We don't know yet with his head. He's supposed to come back in a week and a half or two, so, I'm ready to redshirt or play whatever. I'll be ready.
Veteran coach Gary Smallin is working with 3 freshman tight ends who will take over when Duran and Childers graduate next year.
They all come from completely different backgrounds. You got one from Florida, one from up in the mountains in North Carolina, one from Connecticut, for crying out loud. It's hard for me to even understand him a little bit. He doesn't talk too much.
Well, the veterans are going to get this right, and the 3 rookies are going to box this. 11 Cheetah, slot line, HG, Hugo, set up. What I tell you?
Oh, you
got yo motion. Veteran, rookie, rookie, rookie.
The one thing that they have in common is a great role model in David Duran and Michael Lamoli, who also spent some time in our group, and Jamie Childers when we get to borrow him.
The coaching staff continues to eyeball the entire roster. Every rep, every play is an audition for playing time this season. This episode of Camp Bennett is being brought to you with limited commercial interruption by Creek Rats in Murrells Inlet. A special thanks to Creek Rats for being a sponsor of the David Bennett Show for the past 8 years.
College football fans, head to Creek Rats in Florence and Murrells Inlet. Enjoy your favorite college team on HD flat screens on the waterfront decks. Food and drink specials for every game. Creek Rats, great view, great food, the coldest drinks, and great college football.
Coastal Carolina football season tickets are on sale now. The Chanticleers are set to defend their Big South Championship, but we need your support. We've got a ticket package to fit any budget. Don't miss head coach David Bennett and the Chanticleers as they open the season September 3rd against in-state rival Furman. Season tickets on sale now. Call the Chanticleer ticket office at 347-TICKS or log on to GoCCUSports.com. Make it Chanticleer. You support Coastal Carolina football.
Camp is a time to work your way up the depth chart. Sophomore defensive lineman Jeffrey Sally is doing just that.
Jeffrey Sally, where you at? Stand up, Jeffrey. Stand up, Jeffrey. How tall are you? Ho, how tall are you? 5'8". 5'8" on a good day. In your cleats. Stand up. How much you weigh? 260, 265. What are you doing right now on our defensive line? Are you starting? Huh? As of right now, he's starting.
I've always been undersized. I've never been the biggest person, but I've always had a big heart. So it's like when I step out on the field, I don't feel small at all. Like I just say to myself that I can do anything through Jesus Christ, and I just put my mind to it and I do it.
When a practice comes to a close, the players know that anything can happen when Coach Bennett addresses the team.
He has different motives for different days. I guess he's just. You can't describe him as a person as a whole. You have to, to describe him is to say his name. Coach Bennett is just coach.
Coach Bennett is everywhere, and that's why I love him, because you never know what he's going to do. And every day is a surprise with him, every day.
On this occasion, Bennett was asking his team to have the attribute of a certain kind of canine, a feist dog.
I'm going to tell you what a feist can do. Feist get up on a pit bull's neck, pit bull done. Pit bull done. Them Feists are nasty dogs. Kids around the neighborhood don't like that Feist when that Feist gets in fight mode, because you know what that Feist do? He'll bite them kids on the ankle. So what I'm telling you is when you come out here, I don't care how big and pretty you might look, you might be an offensive lineman. Well, you look good in the program. You open the program, I'm 6'5". I weigh 320. I'm 6'5", 320. You got any Feist in you, Mo?
A championship team needs all the pieces. Pure talent, vocal leaders, leaders by example, and yes, plenty of feistiness. David Bennett is watching and hoping that it all comes together.
This crowd right here is doing this right here, man. Getting like that. Getting like that. Get like that.
With my HTC wireless phone, I'm always connected to the world around me. Whether it's simple everyday things like a call from a friend, a text from my daughter, or even an update to my Facebook status while I'm out and about, HTC connects me with the things that mean the most.
HTC is your wireless headquarters for back to school. Get 3 months of HTC residential high-speed internet free with new HTC wireless service.
HTC. This is life. Connect with it.
College football fans, head to Creek Rats in Florence and Merle's Inlet. Enjoy your favorite college team on HD flat screens on the waterfront decks. Food and drink specials for every game. Creek Rats, great view, great food, the coldest drinks, and great college football.
I'm Tom from Connecticut. I'm Mike from Jersey.
I'm Kenny from Jersey.
I'm Nicola from Boston.
Join us next week for the season finale at Camp Bennett.
Y'all watching a movie? Y'all watching a movie.
We don't want to peek too soon. We don't want to peek too soon.
Now that gives you much more separation to make a move and to get vertical.
Anything above 80% is a good grade for us.
We got to pick a starter, but we're going to have to play both of them. They're both going to have to be ready. And anytime people talk about a quarterback controversy, you better be glad you got two good ones.
And I just want to say hey to my mom.
Get the sad puppy look on camera. Get the sad look.
Yeah. Way to take care of your player.
Here, Bennett, come here. This is going to feel real good. Right on top of the crown of the head. How good does that feel? Huh?
Oh, yeah.
Ooh.
Hey, that's enough.
This has been a presentation of WPDE Sports. For more local sports, log on to CarolinaLive.com.
Coastal Carolina football season tickets are on sale now. The Chanticleers are set to defend their Big South Championship, but we need your support. We've got a ticket package to fit any budget. Don't miss head coach David Bennett and the Chanticleers as they open the season September 3rd against in-state rival Furman. Season tickets on sale now. Call the Chanticleer ticket office at 347-TICKS or log on to GoCCUsports.com. Make it Chanticleer. You support Coastal Carolina football.